Hello guys, and how you doing? Today is my multiverse guide on Wonder Woman, but just before it, I want to talk about something big that happened just now. I hit 30,000 subscribers as I'm recording this video, about an hour or two after, and I'm so ecstatic. I didn't think it would be this soon. It's all thanks to you guys, all thanks to Multiversus community, but still, only 5% of you are subscribed. So if all of you guys get subscribed, then we'll be having a big Multiversus channel and community here. So let's get into this guide. I hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Hello guys, how you doing? And welcome to my guide on Wonder Woman. Now Wonder Woman, luckily, is quite an easy character for you guys to pick her up, but don't you think that makes her bad. She has some cool tech, even being an easy character, but overall she's not like a too combo heavy character. You don't need insane inputs, but you can hit some nice combos in her. You can find some nice early kills. And yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, we'll go through all her move kit, and then we'll go through combos, and then we'll go through playstyle. Nice and easy. So we'll go for her moveset now. Her jab is just a forward swing, and then you go into a kick and a punch, which doesn't kill. Well, eventually it will. Doesn't kill, does decent damage, and has again alright knockback. And it combos into her up tilt, which is also quite cool, and we'll go into that. And it does combo into her down tilt, but it's a bit of a weird move to combo. So then we'll go for her down tilt, or down light, which is this charging kind of pulse attack, which does more damage. And this has a mechanic where if you block projectiles, see, or with her shield or hit while armored, you gain up the meter, which is at the bottom here, that Wonder Woman sign, and then you can throw the down, and it does more damage or more knockback or a bit of both. So now we'll go for up tilt, which is one of her best tilt attacks. It's relatively fast, as you can see, and it's relatively fast, and it combos. It gets them off you, does pretty decent damage. Obviously, we're going to turn attack to health here if we're demonstrating the moves. Does decent damage and can combo. Really good hitboxing all around. So that's the up tilt. Now we've got her neutral light, which is just a sword slash. This doesn't kill without charging, but is very good range and speed wise. I think this is a very underutilized move. You can throw it and cancel it afterwards relatively quick, and you can also cancel it in its charge up. So obviously that's beneficial to bait people out, bait their dodges out. But yeah, overall, remember, she's a tank, so she doesn't have too many combos, but she does hit quite hard and die quite late, which is her kind of signature. And then we'll go into aerials. So we've got up air, which is just this backflip kick, which has a sweet spot right at the edge of the foot, which is hard to land against the bot, but it's quite easy to visualize. If you look right where her foot ends, that is where the sweet spot is. If I can try and you'll hear a noise that comes out when you hit the sweet spot. Obviously on the bot it's quite hard. Oh, it's quite a small sweet spot as well. Oh, okay. If we set them to idle, it might be a bit easier. But it has a sweet spot, but you don't really need to use it. All you need to know is it's a really good juggling tool, and at later percentages it can kill. If you look at this, it can kill at later percentages. Really good juggling tool, really good hitboxing. Oh, easy. So yep, you can kill from quite high. You need to be, but there you go. It is one of her kill options. Good hitboxing, good fast fall ability after you do it, and overall it juggles you in the air for quite long. So it's a pretty decent move, and a very average up air. Nothing too special. And we got a forward air, which is a nice big range slash. And this doesn't kill, but it isn't comboable really at late percentages at least, but is just a good forward air which does decent damage, and the hitboxing is huge. So it's one of the moves you throw out and you know you're gonna have a good chance at hitting it. It has up and down hitbox, so can be very useful for just getting space, getting damage. Good build up tool. And again, remember, she's a tank, so she's not got the most insane combos, but you know, she does have you know, for being a tank, it's not like she has no combos, like you can see, which we'll go into later. And it's not like she has no movement either. As you can see, she's quite fast. But, so, her forward air. You can combo early percentages. Like that. Wait. Like, into your jab. And obviously that's pretty useful. And, well, that's it. Then you got down air, which is a very quick spike. And this makes it very, very good. Unfortunately, it's not chargeable, but it's fine. Now, this is a kill move off stage, and at later percents on stage, this is also a kill move. I'm having trouble here because I'm key and mouse, and right now doing dare on key and mouse is very hard. But as you can see, it's a kill move, and it can kill on stage relatively early with the bounce. But decent, you can combo off it if you hit the floor. And although it's not, or if you make the enemy hit the floor, and although it's not chargeable, it's a very, very good down air. And you know, they like down air spike in this game, and this down air is a good spike, so that's all that really matters. Then we've got neutral air, which is, in my opinion, her best area, which is kind of just get off me tool. The hitboxes are just all around her. She just does a spin, and does really good damage, and is very easy to combo off. Is also armor breaking, I'm pretty sure. Let me check that. Yep, breaks armor. So it's super armor counter, does really good damage, as you can see, and is a surrounding is an attack which hits 360. Now I think this is her best aerial. Does 10 damage, which in this game is a lot, and you can combo off it. So, oh, it's relatively quick as well. So it's a really good approach tool if you're playing against a character who's likes to run away from you. If you're playing against a character who likes to aggress or is a shorter range character, forward air is a really good approach tool and a really good zoning out tool. And you'll notice that although she doesn't have many projectiles, Wonderwoman's good at zoning people out. That's because of her massive sweeping hitbox that you can see. You can really use it to get them off. Now we'll go into her specials. Neutral special is the lasso, kind of a signature thing. Very, very good move. You can lasso someone back into you and combo off it. Pretty. Oh, and you can also throw it up or down. All depends on when you want to throw it. And you can combo off that. You can combo off it pretty easily. Very, very easy. It's kind of what it's designed for with this variation. And I find this one of her best moves, especially for some cool setups like you can. Off that ranged attack, you can do quite a lot, and land some nice early kills, land some cool combos. You can land it and then go for your whatever flashy combos you have because it's there for so long. Oh, and yeah, that is the lasso. Very iconic, and in twos, it has an additional feature if we can find it. In twos, it pulls allies towards her as well. And she also has this perk, which is the tip of the lasso has a sweet spot. And she has another one, which is will grapple lightning out there and pull her to its location. So, we'll do both of them. As you can see, this just takes you to the lasso's location. So that's makes it a bit of a different move. Instead of pulling them to you, you pull to them, and also it no longer has the middle hitbox. You have to land the sweet spot. Would definitely not recommend this personally. This one isn't too bad though. So it having a sweet spot is quite good, because then if you space it properly, it has really. Oh, we need to get it right. If you space the lasso properly, it has really good damage and range, and can actually KO. So that kind of changes the lasso a bit from just a combo tool to something that can KO people if you do it at the right range. Obviously, you can still combo when it's like this because it's only the sweet spot that changes. So this becomes quite a powerful signature for her. Would not recommend this one, but this is pretty decent, and so is this. This is very good as well against certain characters, but you'll have to see matchup dependent. So let's, if we can remove the signature perk, you can't. So we'll just leave that for now. So the lasso, obviously you can combo, and we'll go through some more of them in the future. So let's get the perk on that I seem to use on every character, which is the 3 times jump. Would recommend that on a lot of characters. It's a very good perk. Then we got her side B. Her aerial side B is a punch, which does damage. A punch that does damage and makes you fly. Like, it's a punch. There's not really much to talk about. Very, very good. Quite a bit of starter, but very good hitboxing. The way it's out for quite long, and very easy to land because you can go up and down with it at the same time. Oh, and then on the floor, it's a shield bash sort of thing, which has super armor and blocks projectiles. And this also, if you look, it destroys projectiles, and she can instantly act again if she destroys a projectile. So she has no hit lag, hit stun, which is very, very, very good. She can also have her shield up for a certain amount of time afterwards, because she acts like, obviously I've got no cooldown on, but yeah, because she has no because she is a tank and a bit of a defensive character. That's kind of her defensive utility with projectiles. Then we have a down beat, which just is in ones. You should be on cooldown all the time. You just barrier yourself and you gain a shield, which protects you against shield and protects you against knockback and damage of an attack, and cleanses the debuff on you. So if you're almost frozen, if you've got Steven's roses on you, if you've got even a bomb on you, I think it takes it off. Some bombs. What other debuffs are there in the game? Weakness stacks from maybe Batman. It cleanses you from all of them and makes the next attack you do. So it's pretty much, you should be always on cooldown in ones. It's very good. And I'm pretty sure it acts for your allies in twos. I haven't played too much Wonder Woman in twos at all. So, we got up B, which I think is one of her best moves. Now this is like a shielding up attack, and you can really fast forward it and abuse this quite a lot. It kills. Oh. It kills and gives you very good mobility, like you can see. And this can lead us into some of our combos. And I would really recommend using this, as its priority is insane, because this is a shield. You can also keep the shield up after and hover, which is very interesting off stage because you can slowly fast fall. So it makes her recovery a bit better. But main thing with this is the combos and the utility it comes with. Obviously you can recover with it and it's good. But I think this move is unbelievable in your combos, and you should be using it a lot. And getting into combos, we do it. We've gone through pretty much all her attacks in the air and the ground. She's a pretty easy character, which is nice. But she has some cool combos. We'll go into them now. We'll start at 0%, and then we'll go for some kill combos. Let's go. So obviously the jab is a combo. You can do jab to up tilt if you're close enough. There we go. You can do jab to down tilt, but it's a bit weird and I wouldn't recommend doing it. You can just finish your jab at that point. You can do jab up tilt into up B, or up light into up B, as you can see. Up light, up B. And then after that, you can do a second up B. Oh, only at certain percentages. So, you do this. There we go, 2 up Bs. Or you can do up air into up B. Is another combo. So as you can see, she has very good combo power from certain moves, and can be very, very useful. And to extend that combo, you can do side air into jab into the combo, like you see. So you do a side air into jab into up B into up air. So into up light into up B into up air. So you do. This is only at very low percentages, by the way. And we'll start here. So, side air, jab, up B, side B, jab, up tilt up B. Only works at very low percentages, but can be very good for racking up a lot of damage, as you can see. 24 damage from a combo is pretty good. You can also combo from up air into neutral air, although this is dodgeable. But you'll get a lot more damage off this, and then you can combo from up air into another move. So after you land your up air, you can try and at early percentages land jab, and late percentages land your side air. So, let's go. So you land the up air, the up B, into up tilt into jab, but you have to, there you go. you can jab straight after, but only at certain percentages, and normally you can just go for forward air, which won't land that consistently, but if they dodge in at all, or neutral dodge, which are the very common dodges, it'll hit. Obviously at later percents, this neutral air is harder to combo off, and so is up air, but whenever you land this up air, you can just chase off it because it doesn't ever knock back too far, and you can get some pretty decent combos. So we'll go through some kill confirms now, and a lot of them are off the top, but she has some cool side ones, and we'll go over some lasso combos because they're cool. Off lasso you can pretty much do anything, and the coolest ones are instantly, lasso, and down air. And this is because you can spike someone to ground and then start whatever grounded combo you want. There we go. You can do up air or up B. We'll do it again. And it also is a kill confirm later, except it becomes extremely hard to land later because the way they fly. Right now it's just, if you're on controller you won't be having this problem, but on PC it's very hard to down air, and I would never go for this combo, but there you go. You can lasso into up B into up air. And a lot of combos and strings generally revolve around juggling very high. She likes being below her opponent, especially with this up B being so good. And you'll notice that a lot of moves keep you below them, even if it doesn't hit them up. It keeps you below them because of the way you fall quickly. That's the sweet spot for the kick. So after you lasso, you can up B and go for the juggle pretty much every time for free, which is what I like to do just because it's very consistent into up air and very consistent in general. And overall her combos are pretty self-explanatory, but you want to juggle people with Wonderwoman all the time and then try and get these early kills, you being a tank. Now we'll go through playstyle. Your down B should always be on cooldown no matter what. Every time you're attacking someone, you should check that down B cooldown. If your down B's off cooldown in ones, just pop it straight away. Very good, and you can save yourself a lot of hassle. You want to be trying to land that punch at late percents from the air to the ground because it's very easy to land and it kills easily. And you're pretty much using lasso on cooldown as well, as lasso can be a very, very useful combo move, and is one of her like signatures. And every time you land it, you get confirmed damage really easily. You should pretty much on your ground be using your jab because it's good into up. You should do jab into up tilt quite a lot, and then up B them straight after. And whenever you do use your down, if you've charged your down special by blocking gauntlets or your down light, you should be popping this a lot as well and trying to charge it. Obviously, it's very hard to land if you don't get super armor for the first half of it, but when you do land it, it can do a lot of very good damage. But overall, you should just be juggling people with your up airs and looking for up B and up air kills, and that makes it pretty. That makes her a pretty easy character. And then when you are on the floor, you have good tools with your side B blocking projectiles. She's good at projectile characters, and you can use your insane movement to kind of hunt down the person. And the second you get it going in the air and stop them from landing, she can be very, very powerful character. Now she is really good in twos. I feel like she's a bit of a support as well, giving your teammates, shields, and instead of being a tank like kind of Superman, doesn't have too much supportive abilities, but that makes her really good in ones and twos, and she really doesn't die till later. And because you can stay alive so long and kill so early, you tend to not get cheesed too much and lose any cheesy games, which is very nice on a character. Anyway guys, so tell me what character you guys want to see next, and that'll be it for the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter as well. We're going to be doing some live streams soon as I hit 30k, which I'm very, very proud of, and thank you very much. Make sure to sub. I hope you enjoyed, and put any of your combos or tips in the comment section, and peace.